for joining me on the Tarot Machine. This is your monthly tarot reading for October 2016 love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So let me go ahead and give these cards a shuffle so I can see what energies you working with for the month. Okay, the first card you have is the sun in reverse. The sun usually means optimism. If this is in a relationship, if you're single, it's showing that you don't have no you're not thinking positive about finding somebody that you could have a relationship with, or that's just the impression because you probably meeting people and they just not fitting your liking, so it turning your optimism of trying to find somebody that will meet your needs one on one in a relationship. It is showing that you're losing optimism in the candidates you're picking to try to be in a relationship with. If you're already in a relationship, what is showing me that um, you may have a little be kind of not optimistic about certain things that are going on in your relationships when you're married. It's just certain things that's popping off that's giving out weird vibes or signals that it seems like your relationship is turning into a negative aspect when it's just a current situation that's going around for you for the month that is that it's just looking grim and you don't have a positive outlook on your relationship with your companion. The second card you have is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles is that maybe a little bit more in the month. You Five of Pentacles upright usually means that you feel like you're out or being left out in the cold, but those feelings is over. If you single, you may be getting ready to turn around this aspect that you are feeling like there's nobody out there for you, that you might start later down the line meeting people that's showing possibilities that you could be interested in towards the end of the month. Or if you're married, it's showing that um if financial things was the worry for your relationship being kind of getting disjointed, it seems like that period is over. You put as a couple, y'all put that to rest, so that's not no longer a difficult thing that you as a couple is facing. So it's not, that aspect is not really affecting your relationship for the month. The the third card you have is the Ten of Swords, and that is being like mental strife or being at taking on so much feeling like you're stabbed up or beat up mentally. And if you're single, it's just having this feeling that you're, no matter who you pick, you feel that there is a confliction with them. You're thinking it's a confliction with them, or you think the people you're picking is going to bring an aspect into your relationship that is not going to match or be beneficial, and it's putting like a mental burden when you get them. It's putting a mental burden on you because you always analyzing what that person is doing, and what that person is going to do is going to affect you or both of y'all in the long run if you're trying to set up a relationship with somebody. And that's if you're single. If you're in a couple, that means that y'all together is going through the same emotions of feeling burning down at different points in your relationship. You feeling like say your wife is feeling that is more on a financial and an emotional level, while you is feeling like it's something more to do with home and kids and something else. It's like y'all have different, because it's five swords for each. It's five swords for each. So y'all each having a different set of conflicting thoughts that are meshing to um, kind of cause a mental burden on the relationship. And it's like you're not meeting on common ground to tie them both, to tie all these issues up. So it's putting a strain on the relationship. The last card you have is the Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups is during this time, maybe because of all this mental strife within your relationships or whoever you meet, you singles, you're more over of going out and meeting people, so you may be thinking about trying to find new ways to meet somebody other than going out to a club or meeting people through friends. Maybe you're trying to think of some kind of other aspect to meet a person, because it's showing that you're not in the mood for the same environment to meet somebody. You want to basically try something new. So you're basically you're not going to try the old ways. Plus, you're not trying to meet anybody in any kind of form of a celebration form. And a celebration form would be a nightclub or meeting somebody at somebody's birthday party, or you're kind of tired of those ways. You're trying to find a new way to meet somebody. And if you're married, it's showing that you and your mate don't want to be around nobody else, no external factors. Maybe because you're working on something internally between you two, and you don't want your friends or your family interjecting something up in it that you don't want them to kind of be involved with. You're trying to keep it more isolated to yourself. And maybe as a couple, you are both are not in the mood to go and meet other couples or go out and be social as a couple, because you may be working on different issues in your life that you feel is important more than going out and celebrating with other people that you know. So let me go ahead and see what relationship cards you have that can help you out for the month. Beneficial beliefs feel better when I think of them. So it's showing me that, just like I said, you may not be in the mood because you want to think about other stuff. Maybe you're thinking about other stuff. If you're a couple, you're thinking about beneficial um, ways or beliefs or actions that can help your relationship stay better. And that's why maybe as a couple you don't want to be around people, because your friends' point of views is not lining up, and you want to keep your thoughts between you and your companion so you can work out your whatever issues you have going on that's not keeping your relationship stable. If you're single, you're just going to, when you try these new ways of finding people, it's almost you have to change your state of mind of what type of person you want and what is beneficial to you. Is saying that you may have to re-examine your system of what you feel is beneficial and what is the key aspects that you need for a relationship so you can call it a beneficial relationships. Everybody has a different combination with what they think is beneficial in their life when it comes to a relationship. And that's why maybe you're tired of, you're not going to be around people or try doing the same thing to meet people, and you're trying to do different things to meet people. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe, leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.